I know my hair's wet, I'm waiting for it to dry. But I've been meaning to share this for a while. So you know who else was on the spiritual path? Jesus. Yes, I said what I said. Here is that. When I first had Reiki healing done years ago, I did think to myself after, that's really strange, like what that woman has just, like how that woman has literally just healed me with her hands. I was blown away when she was doing it, and parts like she wasn't even touching us, but I could feel the energy. It was like somebody was touching us, and I was shocked and astounded, and that was like a major part of my awakening. This woman was like an angel. That was what I used to, well, that's still what I call it to this day, an earth angel. Healing people with her hands, with her energy, and I come away like a different person. Yeah, no doctor could help us with what was wrong with us, but she did. Crazy. And I'll always be so grateful for that from feeling, and I want to help other people with it. So I thought a few days after, that's really weird because Jesus healed his hands and she was the hands. I am sure that Jesus did Reiki. Just a thought that popped in my mind, and I didn't even like share it with anyone or anything, and that was that. I forgot about it. And then I seen somebody else post about Jesus being a light worker, about Jesus being like spiritual, and that he did heal people with his hands. And I fully believe it. You know, when something just resonates. And I fully believe it to this day. Jesus was a light worker. He was here to help shift the planet of negative energies. He was here to heal people with his hands, with his Reiki energy healing, with his powerful energy healing. It might have even been light language then. Who knows? But one thing is for sure, that story doesn't make sense without having some kind of powerful energy coming through you and intuition. I mean, just look at the things that he could do. His intuition was clearly on point, which happens when you have a complete awakening. Mine's done the same. I'm shown places that people need healed before they've even told us what's happened to them, and then they'll always say like, "Wow, you literally went to the one place that like this happened, and I had major trouble with it, and I didn't know." But my intuition just like leaves there. It's like a form of knowledge that I've never had in my life. This stuff is what Jesus was trying to show people. He was trying to show people how they could evolve their own soul. But people didn't listen. People were confused. They thought that he was this like miraculous, magical person, and that they weren't. And what all human beings do, they can always put somebody else on a pedestal, thinking that they can't do that thing that that person's doing. But the thing is, you can do that. He was trying to show people that they can do it too, but they just got the wrong end of the stick, as humans do, because we're so dumbed down with all the chemicals in the food and like all that stuff, and very controlled. Our thoughts are controlled and fear and all of that. He was trying to show people how to go into stillness, how to meditate, how to get advice from your guides, how to get advice from God, from your higher self. He was trying to show people that everybody could do this. Everybody could access their God energy. But again, they got confused and they didn't quite understand what he was talking about, because it was wise beyond his years, because he'd had this awakening. And when you have this awakening, anybody else knows, like when you can channel and all that stuff, it is like wisdom coming through that you would never have. You know, if somebody's not on the same level with you, they're not really going to understand as much. But yeah, I will say it and say it again. Jesus was on a spiritual journey, and he was a twin flame.